It's pretty quick and easy to figure out what type of system you're going to need from Faster Out Water. The first question we ask is, what kind of plumbing do you have? Do you have dead end plumbing or do you have a return line? If you're not sure which system you have, most likely you're going to have dead end plumbing. For return lines, you'll see that there would be a pump mounted above the water heater for tanks, below the water heater for most tankless, and in some cases of tankless, they would actually be internal. If you're still unsure of what you have, please reach out to us as we can figure out which one you actually have and better suggest a proper system for you. Now that we figured out whether we have dead end or return line plumbing, we can go on to pump size. Now that is based on square footage and length of run. Now square footage, if it's 1,700 square feet or less, then the standard line of pumps would work great for that. If it's above 1,700 square feet, the Premier line would be even better because it's a stronger and faster pump. The Premier line can be used for smaller applications if you wanted it to be extra fast, but then you would look at multiple bridge valves as well, and we can talk about that later. For return lines, if you have a longer run or a longer loop, then you definitely would want to go with the Premier line of pumps to reduce the amount of time you actually would be running the system. We do temporarily have a line of composite pump for both the dead end and return line systems, which follows very closely to the Premier model pump, but is significantly less money. If you said that you have dead end plumbing, we'll need to figure out how many bridge valves your application would actually need. In most applications under 1,700 square feet, you'll only need one bridge valve. If you have multiple stories, or you have especially long runs or multiple dead end points, you would need multiple valves. For further questioning on that, give us a call, shoot us a text, or even an email, and we're happy to get into the specifics of that. If you have a manifold system, please give us a call as we can talk you through what your actual options are, rather than having to buy a bridge valve for every single one of your endpoints. That's a bit ridiculous in my opinion. So that's about it. Figure out dead end versus return, what pump size you need, and then how many bridge valves you would need if it's dead end. And for the return line, it's really just, if you have a return line, what size pump, and then that's it. And we have some add-ons as well, but for the base, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'm Nate with Faster Out Water. See you soon.